What's going on, guys? Johnny Daily Fit back with the first official series of our spring cut. Today is May 6th. It is day one of the cut, and we are going to weigh ourselves on the scale so we can get a starting point for what we are going to be starting at for our weight, how much we need to lose to get to our ideal weight, and then we'll hop into the computer, nerd out a little bit with some numbers I've created, a spreadsheet, and if you really like it, I can make it available to you to use for free, but this is just what I'm gonna do and what I'm using to track my progress. All right, chain's gonna stay on, hat's gonna come off. Let's go ahead and see what the scale says. So I've already weighed myself and I've already done this already. My phone doesn't weigh a whole heck of a lot. So I'm at 202.2 with my phone in my hand. That's exactly how much I was without the phone. Zoom in, that's exactly what we got going on. And so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do a physique update right now. All right, hat's back on. This is my current physique. Nothing too crazy. I mean, as you can tell, I do have definitely some muscle. I haven't really been lifting weights or doing much of anything at the moment. I hurt my knee a while back and I had a double hernia surgery. I'd started doing pretty good there for a little while and then basically just lost focus. I mean, heck, I was even 180 pounds, like maybe 3 months ago-ish, back in February. I was 180 pounds. So I gained 20 pounds just like that, really, not just by not really exercising, not paying attention to what I'm eating, kind of overindulging in sweets and, excessive calories from drinks. So what we're going to do is take our physique weight and we're going to go way down and we're going to document all of it, either on a weekly basis, which for sure I'll be doing a weekly basis, and sometimes I may be doing daily basis depending on the traction, but weekly for now. Now let's go ahead and dive into the computer. We'll throw my shirt back on and we'll nerd out a little bit with some of the stats I've created and the goals that I have set for myself for the next 17 weeks. All right, so I got a t-shirt on. We're here in my studio and I do multiple channels. I do an investing channel as well as this fitness channel and a few other channels. But besides the point, let's go ahead and dive into the computer. So here we are in my studio and we're gonna go ahead and jump into the computer so we can go ahead and talk about the stats that I'm happy to share with you all. But first, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Johnny Daily Fits. I'll have daily runs, daily lifts, daily discipline, and a lot of other great stuff moving forward. Check out this. I ran my fastest mile ever for a hybrid athlete transformation. And if you want to follow along, simply subscribe. So right here, weight tracker, real body fat percentage. There is my goal weight of 202. There is my body fat percentage, my muscle mass, and then of course a total should be 100. I have a overall chart that I have set up, a weight tracker chart, a body fat percentage chart, and a muscle mass chart. Now, I calculated my body fat calculator or my body fat percentage using the internet, age 34, weight 202, height 5 and 10 and a half. My neck is 1 foot 3.5 inches. My waist is 3 feet 7 inches. It's like a 43-inch waist currently. My body fat percentage says it's 31% or obese. Body fat mass is 62.9 pounds. Lean body mass currently is 139. Ideal fat percentage is 13.5. So to reach my ideal body weight, I need to lose about 35.6 pounds. Now, with that said, I've calculated this out perfectly to where it shows me every Wednesday I'm going to do a weigh-in until September 9th to reach my goal weight of 167 and a body fat percentage of 13.5%. Now, we'll see if my muscle mass does go up, in fact, what is that, 12 basis points? We'll find out. Now, with a calorie budget of 1726 per day, we estimate you reach your goal weight of 167 pounds on September 6th, 2026 at a rate of 2-pound weight loss per week. So, again, follow along. Let me know, does this plan sound good? As far as weight loss, 2 pounds a week isn't a whole lot. I do have muscle memory from playing sports and weightlifting in the past. And, you know, I have a significant amount of muscle mass on me. I'm curious to see how much exactly is on me once I get down to that 166 mark. I'm going to be doing weightlifting 3 times a week and 3 runs. So my calories may go up a little bit, but right now I'm around 2,000 calories. I might keep it around 2,000. I'll try that 1,700 deficit for a while. And if I notice I'm losing more than 2 pounds a week, I might slow down the progress of weight loss. So that way I don't suffer losing any more muscle. And then I'm going to be, so not only weightlifting 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'll be doing some runs on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, some light runs. I like running anywhere from like 1 to 2 miles. I got up there around 3 to 4 miles recently. So we're going to slowly get back into that and go from there. I'm going to update and document my journey throughout the whole time. I'll also give you updates on my meal plans, my nutrition, what are my macros, but right now it's going to be a 40-40-20 with 2,000 calories. So that's 40% carbs, 40% protein, and 20% fat with a 2,000 calories. So that is, I believe that's 200 protein, 200 carbs, and 40 fat. And I'll make sure to give you guys a nice update or some kind of nutritional meal plan throughout the week or on next week's update. So definitely subscribe to follow along and let me know, what is your current body weight, body fat percentage? What are your goals for 2026, if any? And yeah, I'm excited to see us get to these new levels in our life. So thank you guys and have a great day.